please put your hands together and welcome Ruby Wendell.
Give it up for the show, you guys. It's an amazing show. I love doing topical shows. It's like my expertise. So here we go. Halloween's just around the corner, which is exciting because I like to decorate, you know, and get out all my crazy, scary stuff. As far as decorating goes, you guys, I really prefer like baby skeletons. They're just a lot creepier. You know, you round a corner and you're like, oh, what happened? Scary. What else has been going on? Oh, Chris Brown hitting Rihanna. Crazy. I think it was more like dance moves in the car, probably. Topical humor. Yeah, this week with my mom, that's been great. She just moved here, which is amazing. Yeah, it's awesome. She's very supportive. I actually think that I'm sort of turning into my mother because I start doing this facial expression that she does. She does it whenever she's like eating food in a restaurant. She'll be like, I'll have a steak. I'll have it medium rare. But I just do the facial expression like when I've been drinking. It's more like, yes, I seem to have urinated in my pants. I'm gonna need a loaner. Yeah, my mom takes a lot of Xanax. She takes it whenever she flies, but now I realize she's just taking it when anybody she knows flies. She knows a lot of people that fly. She's very supportive, like I said. She almost gets to the point where it's like a little bit much, you know, like it's like, get off my back, Mom. Like we were watching TV the other day and we saw this commercial and she always goes, Ruby, you should be in those commercials. You should be in those commercials. It's like, Mom, please. She's like, do the commercial. Do the ad, do it right now. I'm like, no. She's like, do the lines, do it. Valtrex worked for me, gave me my life back. She's like, Ruby, herpes burns and you know this. You've got to commit to this. Drives me crazy. I had a herpes commercial audition the other day and I've never wanted herpes so badly in my life. Just to be like, did it, Mom, I did it. I got the herpes. Love me now. My mom's great though. When we were kids, she had this thing where she really wanted to be popular with all my friends, you know, with all my brother's friends, and she wanted to be the cool mom in town. And my brother had this friend who came over, and you guys ever see that World Wrestling Federation character called, I think it was like the X Factor or something, or maybe it's like, he used to have this thing where he would go, suck it! Like that. Is anyone knowing what that is? He was like this character in wrestling and he would go, suck it! Crotch chops is what it was called, I think. And my brother thought it would be really, really funny if he told my mom to do that to one of our friends when they came over, like, oh, it'll be like this inside joke, it'll be really hilarious. And my mom was like, sure, I'll do it, no problem. So Joe comes in, this friend of ours or whatever from the neighborhood, and she immediately, this is what my mother does. Suck me off! He like went around the town just completely screaming about how my mom was a complete pervert, and it was very upsetting because she was like, I wanted to be cool. Yeah, and I probably have a lot of those qualities myself, like of wanting to be cool but actually not being as cool as I try. Like, I'm pretty awkward in general. Like, for instance, I'm the girl that goes in for the hug when you were just going in for the shake. And then I just say something stupid as I'm embracing you, like, I'm a hugger. I hug. I don't even like hugging people. I do it like everybody, like totally inappropriate. I'm afraid it's gonna get to the point where I'm having to confront a stalker, you know? I'm like, hey, you can't hang out here anymore. It's creeping me out, okay? Please get out of my garden. I'll see you in court. Yeah. You guys ever buy anything when you're stoned and then you think it's really cool at the time, but then you realize, like, when you get it home, you're like, oh no. Like, I bought this really awesome pair of nunchucks. I was like, yeah, yeah. And then I realized, oh, they're candles. that's why after I killed that ninja, the house smelled so great. Yeah. My boyfriend actually recently told me he wanted to stop seeing me. I've kind of had a bad week. So he was like, I don't want to see you anymore. So I just, I gouged his eyes out. And now he doesn't see me anymore. It's totally mutual. You guys, I would so much rather hear my boyfriend say to me, Ruby, I think I love you, than I love you, I think. It's true. I really would. I have some really bad dating standards. I realized this the other day. Maybe you can relate. I don't know. I'll give you an example. I will date a guy that gets so drunk that he thinks it's hilarious to take a butter knife to my neck, and the only way to get him to stop is by saying, please, daddy, no. But I will not date a guy that's wearing sandals. Won't do it. Won't do it. Yeah. I have a sort of an annoying situation with my neighbors. Anybody have neighbors? Yes, 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 yes. They are quite annoying. They actually have this habit of like throwing cans out the window. And I can hear it because it's like right off their patio and like right my window for the bathroom, like I can hear it. And every time it happens, it's like this jarring clank, 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 clank. I'll be like doing my makeup. And so I've just started to like yell things whenever they do it, like no or annoying. But I realized like they're not correlating the yelling with their can throwing, because I yell things all the time, like Yahtzee or not on my face. You guys, that's my time. I have a website. I'm Ruby Wendell. Thank you so much.